Hey guys! Oh, you guys are already in here chatting away. Claudia, day number 11. I'm up for this today. Even thought I've done walking today. I found Chloe has an 8-week program. Like her new Get Peachy program, or is it a different one? Oh goodness. But I'm glad that you're ready to do day number 11. I'm feeling pretty good tonight. Um, it's kind of interesting. Like yesterday in the evening, before I got off work, I had a really, really hard session. And tonight, before I got off work, I had a really, really good session. It probably sounds ridiculous, but I would say 90% of the time as therapists, we don't feel like we're doing much, or at least I don't, and the therapists I work with. So it's always nice to have those sessions where you walk out of it and you're like, wow, like I really feel like I helped this person make some steps towards change. And that what I did was useful and effective for them. So I had a really good session today. Ramona, Chloe, all year long, the new program is horrible for my knees, but I will push through it, never giving up ever again. I saw the Get Peachy program. I kind of want to do it. I would have to modify a lot, but I'm kind of interested in trying it out. Oops. Sarah, hi everyone. How are you all? I'm doing good, Sarah. Knit Chick, hey everyone. Hey, Knit Chick. Brenda, I'm listening to the debate, which is actually at least more tolerable than the first debate. I did Chloe abs earlier and did my first in my life 7-minute senior yoga today. Awesome. Elnie. Hi, Elnie. Artessa. Hi, Artessa. Sarah, yes, I have 27,000 steps today. It was a very good walking day. Good night, you guys. You guys are amazing. Jenny, hey, Jenny. Rox, hello, Rox. Claudia has done 22,000 plus. Wow. All right, Tessa, that's good, Laura. Happy for you and your patient. Well, we say clients, but pretty much same difference. Don't know the word. Yeah, we say client. Sarah, both. I walk inside and outside. Dimpled Apple. Hi, Dimpled Apple. Okay, I had to literally get down here and make sure that I was reading that right. Claudia, you did 39,000 steps yesterday? Holy cow. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Jenny, I'm at 12,000 steps and that's major for me, LOL. Right? Like 5,000 steps would be major for me. And good job, Jenny. That is awesome. Brenda, how many miles is 39,000? I don't even want to know. Rox, I'm barely over 5K. I feel like a slacker. Hey, 5K is amazing. I just, like I said yesterday, they're just kind of at like hero status. Artessa, I'm tired just reading that, Claudia. Me too. Literally, like, Claudia, did you even sit down yesterday? Knit Chick, yes, my son has been difficult finding reasons to need to sleep in the living room, which is where the computer is. Aw. Is this the son that was doing the workouts with us? Knit Chick, so I had no choice but to go to bed. Knit Chick, tonight I'm having sound issues, so I can't hear anything yet. Might have to follow silently and listen tomorrow. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me because we were having sound issues yesterday too. Okay. Okay, so everybody can hear me. All right. So maybe it is just Knit Chick. I'm sorry, Knit Chick. I was going to say it might be me because we were having issues yesterday with my audio. Lula, good morning, Lula. Claudia, I lied. 39,400. I wanted to hit 40,000. My highest on a weekend day is 56. Oh my gosh. 65,000. My goal is 100,000 in one day. I don't even know what to say to that. That is, oh my goodness. I mean, if anybody can make it, you can, though. Goodness gracious. Knit chick, my sound issues are mine alone. Okay. Brenda, last night it seemed to be when you held your remote to your neck. Oh, okay. Brenda, unless I saw that wrong, like interference. Might have been. Yeah, I don't know. Jenny, okay. All right, so who's doing day number 11 with me tonight? I know a few of you have already done it, and some might be at work. Rock, sometimes I get over 20,000 by brushing all 4 of my dogs. Haha, there you go. That's awesome. Dimpled Apple, the most I've walked in a day was 33,000 steps, but I felt like my legs were going to fall off. Yeah. Jenny, I'm ready. All right, Jenny. Elnie's going to do it with me. Claudia's doing it with me. What's that? Rox is doing it with me. Dimpled Apple. Artessa's doing it with me. I think I'm on day 7. That's a week of doing something consistently. Awesome, Artessa. Lula's doing it with me. Knit chick, I'm going to do the workout, then I might have to drop off or reboot. Okay. It's great, Artessa. What did she say? Gosh, what a night shift. Only hearing today because running. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's get started and do day number 11. Oh my goodness. I can't believe 4 workouts left, you guys. And then we have done our 14-day challenge. Insanity. Okay. As usual, it will be on mute. So let me grab a water out of the fridge. Oh. I haven't done my walk away the pounds video yet. So, ugh. All right, here we go. Three, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, I have a hair in my mouth. Okay. Oh, here we go. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. And it's non-skippable. Is it just me? Or is it those last 10 seconds of each move that are the hardest? Like the first 30 seconds, I'm okay. It's like those last 10 seconds where I'm like, ugh. Here come my least favorite ones. Three more. Almost done. Ten seconds. Watch my face. I'm going to turn on the air conditioning because it's hot. All right. All right, guys. Day 11 is done. How y'all feeling? We only have 3 days left. Holy cow. All right, let's see. People have been saying. MB, it's not just you that the last 10 seconds are hardest for. It's how we build muscle, bringing them to a little bit of failure. Very true. MB, you're doing amazing. Thank you, MB. MB. Kim S. Hey, everyone. Just got back from a soggy jog, and we'll be doing this now. Whew. Well, I'm glad you joined us, Kim, even though I'm sorry for the soggy jog. Does not sound fun. Sarah, you're all doing amazing. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, uh-oh. Where'd it go? Okay, Ramona, you can do the side leg lifts a lot higher now. I know, I noticed that too. They're getting higher than they were before. MB Ramona, she really can. Oh, thank you guys. Jenny, yay, we did it. We did. Day number 11, done and gone. 3 more to do, and then, well, I'll be done with the challenge. I know some of you started a few days later, but it's almost over. Our Tessa, yay, it's over, right? MB, thank you for sharing those things with us, Brenda. I'm loving this little community. Aw, Sarah, great job. Thank you, Sarah. Knit Chick, knitting rocks. Besides, if you were knitting, it's a lot harder to be eating at the same time, right? I've only knit a couple times, but I really enjoyed it when I did. One of my friends taught me how when we were, driving home from, sorry, I'm trying to turn off my TV. When we were driving home from college for Thanksgiving with a friend, and so we were in the back seat, and she was teaching me how to knit, and it was actually nice. Do you guys have anything else that you like to do, like crocheting, diamond dart, cross stitch, those kind of things? I love cross stitching, and I've gotten into diamond dart too. Elnie, I'm going to do it again. Girl, that is awesome. I'm not going to, but I will be cheering you on from this Washington State. Lula, great work, everyone, but it might have to drop out now. My phone's batteries go out to die. Oh, bye, Lula. Thank you for joining us. Brenda, I wish that there could be a split screen comparison because she really has picked it up. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Maybe in like my challenge results video, I might do something like first day versus last day. So maybe. Claudia, I love the wood chopper ones, and the last ones make my sides feel. I don't like the wood chopper ones. It is. You're talking about the ones where you're like going from up here to the side, right? I don't know. I just don't like them. Claudia, felt better today with my jumps than yesterday. I love this workout. Yeah, it's a good workout. Even if you don't jump like Claudia does, it's a good workout. But Claudia also can walk 55,000 steps in a day. So, hero status. Brenda, no, I just peruse it for patterns. Oh, Artessa, 7 more for me, but that's okay. It is okay. You're going to make it, Artessa. You are going to make it. Sarah, I wish I could knit. Yeah. MB, I paint, draw, and write. I like to write too. What do you like to write, MB? I recently got back into poetry. That was actually my senior project, was this like gigantic book of poems that I had written. And then like towards the end of college, I just stopped. And then recently I've gotten back into it. But I've also liked writing short stories. I've wanted to write a book and I like start writing a book, but my problem is that I have this like perfectionist side of me that's like, you just have to edit and make it perfect, that first draft. And it just, yeah, it literally gets so bad that I cannot sleep if I just leave something unedited. And so I start something and then I get so overwhelmed by it that I just put it aside. And then I start something else and yeah, it's a nasty cycle. I think I've gone almost a year now without trying to even write anything except for poetry. Dimpled Apple, the extensive list of patterns, and yarns is pretty awesome. Yeah, my mom loves to crochet. Artessa, I love cross stitching. Gosh, Laura, we're too alike with some things, right? I love cross stitching. I think that's why I also like diamond dart, because it's kind of similar. Ramona, not enough time. Did sew a lot and paint, but playing viola, does it count? Yes, of course. Brenda, I was 42 when my feet had been cold for 20 years. I wanted to knit with wool. We had foster baby twins and learned to knit with one or the other on my lap. Good memories. Aw. And that's so cool that you were a foster parent, Brenda. We need more good foster parents in the world. That is such a hard reality for so many of our kids. A lot of trauma. Rocks, I knit on a circular loom. It was easier for me to learn. I write as my main creative outlet, though. Yeah. Love writing. Claudia, I'm doing 28 days. 2 more weeks with the arm standing video. I like walking. Awesome. You're doing 28 days for the abs challenge? That's awesome. Honestly, I'm considering like still keeping it in my rotation, but I don't think I'm going to do it like every single day, this abs one. Sarah, I do sewing, writing, and reading a lot. Hey, writing and reading. No sewing, though. I tried to learn once, and my grandma is not meant to be a teacher. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. Speaking of reading, Sarah, I need to download A Discovery of Witches so I can start reading that. I'm really excited. Where'd it go? Claudia, yes, I love those. Dimpled Apple, that sounds lovely and cozy. Artessa, the wood chopper is so awkward for me. I think that's what I don't like about it, is it just feels super awkward to do it. MB, poems and stories. Me too, MB. Brenda, mostly I sew, and lately I've been refinishing furniture, not painting, actually unpainting. Awesome. MB, I would love to hear or read some of your work. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Artessa, oh, we need poem videos now. You shouldn't have told us. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you probably don't. Um, Claudia, the last time I knitted was in 2005. I learned in 5th grade with 4 hours from this little old lady. Loved her. Awesome. Brenda, my real skill is watching YouTube and creating lists. Ah, Brenda, lists. Yes. I love writing lists about some of the most random thing, but I don't know. There's just something about it. And actually, writing, and maybe those of you who enjoy writing, maybe you feel the same way, but I actually really like to write with like a pen or pencil, like not just type things, because it's really grounding for me. And that's really the only way I can describe it is just when I'm writing, like physically handwriting something, I feel really grounded and in the moment. Dimpled apple, haha, same here, right? MB, you should try a stream of consciousness journal, no editing, just writing for a set time without stopping anything. It can help break the editing compulsion. Well, I do already do that first thing in the morning in my journal. And you would think that that would help, but I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know. It is hard. And I've tried like all of the different types of drafting, where you draft it almost out to the detail. And then I've tried free writing and everything in between. Looking up all of these stories about successful authors and their quotes about how your first draft is always crap, and like all of these things to try and get me out of that mindset. And it's just, my brain just wants to edit. Claudia, I love watching TV. I gotta walk while I do it. Also loving all the YouTube walking videos. Yep. Sarah, I will get the book on Saturday, I think. Yeah. I'm excited to read it. I hope it's good. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel really bad for making you buy it, Sarah. Ramona, Claudia, is there a walking addiction? If there is one, then Claudia's got it. Kim finished. Awesome, Kim. Good job. Jenny, does anyone do bullet journals? I am interested. I make a million lists. I too am a pen and paper kind of list maker. Yeah, definitely. I don't do bullet journals because I'm just not that artistic, and they just wouldn't be so that cute. I don't know. Airbrain Designs. Yes, bullet journaling is amazing. I think it's amazing. If I was an artist or like had any sort of like creative, like creative in the sense of like art and drawing, I would absolutely be into bullet journaling. Although if somebody wanted to make me a bullet journal and you could like buy them pre-done and all cute and things, then yeah, I would probably do bullet journaling. MB, well, maybe your first draft is supposed to be as perfect as you can make it. Everyone works a little differently. I know. And that's what I've even tried to like feed into that perfectionism. But again, I just get so overwhelmed by trying to make it perfect that I wind up losing interest in the project and I give up. Sarah, I went to school for fashion design. Wow, that is awesome. Huh. What kind of fashion design were you interested in, Sarah? Or no, I guess my question is like, what's your favorite type of clothing design? I think that's a better question. Brenda, yes, about writing and grounding, which is why really good pens are critical. I agree. I have probably 1,000 pens in this apartment alone. I almost stole one from the doctor's office one time, but I just wrote down the type and bought a dozen and hid them from my hubs. Yes. Kim, my hobbies are drawing, reading, and worrying, trying to get a handle. Where'd it go? Trying to get a handle on my anxiety. I hear you. What do you like to read, Kim? Dimpled Apple, I got overwhelmed with some of the overly intricate decorating creative videos, but I love the basic concept of bullet journals. Yeah, I love the concept of it. MB, what is bullet journaling? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to explain this right. Like, it's like a journal, and they use the kind of paper that I've only ever seen in math class that we would use back in the when I was a kid in order to create our graphs, and it's like like a million little squares. Um, and they create designs, and so like it might, like, this day might be your to-do list, and you make it all cute and pretty, and then you write down what your to-do list is. I'm not describing it very well. I'm sorry. But you can absolutely like Google or go on Pinterest, and you'll find a million different examples of bullet journaling. Airbrain Designs, I swear bullet journaling changed my life. I've been bullet journaling since 2018. You do not have to be creative at all. Really? I just feel if you can't make it super cute, that it would just look so boring and dull. But maybe that's just me. Artessa, there is either an owl in my neighborhood or it's in your house coming through the video. That's probably my, whatchamacallit, air conditioner. Jenny, Bennett, being addicted to getting steps in is a thing. I think so. Brenda, I don't journal with art because my brain is the non-art type. Copy, not create. Hey, you know what? Whatever works. Artessa, anyone else hearing an owl? Maybe I'm going crazy. Okay, I think it's my air conditioner. Jenny, I have way too many pens, pencils, and markers. Hubby thinks it's a problem. If they're okay, I'm pretty sure I have a pen addiction. That's what I'm addicted to. That and K-dramas. Pens and K-dramas. That's my life. Claudia, I was doing Zumba, but it's hurting my knees as I can't pivot as fast, so I stick to walking. I should get back to reading. I need to read Midnight Sun. I think that's what it's called, the Stephanie Meyer one. Yeah, I haven't read that one. I've heard it's good. I keep going back and forth on whether or not I want to read it. Angela, hi. Can you speak about how it was becoming a YouTube partner? What is the criteria? How long did it take you? Can you make a video about this? Yeah, maybe in the future. But I think if I did so, I would have to be very clear about the fact that I became a YouTube partner a lot faster than most people do, and it's all because of Obese to Beast. He covered one of my videos, and that just kind of caused, like, I'm not going to say my channel to skyrocket because it's not like I have 100,000 subscribers, but it definitely grew at a much faster pace than it does for most people on YouTube. So if I did create a video on that, it would have to be with that in mind, that what happened to me, from what I understand, is not typical. But welcome, Angela. Dimpled Apple, no such thing, Jenny. Kim S. Anything really, fiction, nonfiction, and biographies, etc. Awesome. MB, oh, I've used that graph paper for, where'd it go? For drawings. Yeah. Oh, that's what it's called. It's just called graph paper. Yeah. Look it up. You can look on Pinterest. You'll see a million different things. Sarah, dresses. I love dresses, but I also love historical fashion a lot. Oh, I love historical fashion. And I don't know why, Sarah, but when I asked you that, I was like, I bet she's going to say dresses just because she seems like a dress sort of person. And so, I guess for once my assumption was correct. Airbrain Designs, bullet journaling is basically list making. Minimal bullet journaling is a thing. Yep. Sarah, yes, it is Midnight Sun. I think it is good, but I think not everyone will like it. Okay. Yeah, I keep going back and forth on whether or not I want to read it. Brenda, I suppose I could buy stickers for a journal. Dimpled apple. Ooh, stickers. Love stickers. Knit Chick, I'm back. Still waiting on the PC to finish catching up from the reboot so I can actually see and hopefully hear Laura's stream, but I can see you guys on the side. Oh, I hope you get it sorted out. Elney, finish second round. I'm turning on the fan now, right? That's why I had to turn. I only did one round and I needed to turn on the air conditioning. Knit Chick, yes to Ravelry Fiber Fanatics Aros. Claudia, my goddaughter and I love the Twilight series. Really, any young adult vampire ones. It's 1,000 plus pages. Yeah, I still, even at my age, I still enjoy a good young adult novel. Where'd it go? Kim, I read half of Midnight Sun. So far, so good. That's good. Tiffany Bush, I'm almost done with Midnight Sun. It's good. It's been so long since I have read Twilight, so it's still fresh and new because the books are different from the movies. Oh, good. Claudia, I have a lot of Stephen King books. Ooh, not me. I don't do horror. Still haven't seen it. No, thank you. I'm not even a big thriller person. MB, yep, I found you because of Obese to Beast. I think most people found me because of Obese to Beast. Brenda, historical design, love that. I live in an 1850 house, and wouldn't it be cool to dress the part? Oh, that would be amazing. That is actually one of my favorite genres of books, is like historical fantasy. Love it. Airbrain Designs. I'm curious about becoming a YouTuber too. Awesome. I might make a video about that for those people who are interested. Knit Chick, guilty of the Obese to Beast fine. Yep. Artessa, yep, Obese to Beast has caused other channels to get popular too. Yeah, definitely. Sarah. Dimpled Apple, same with Obese to Beast, though I keep wanting to call him O2B2. I think I like that better. Oh my goodness. Now I want to watch Star Wars. Oh gosh. Although I shouldn't say Star Wars because talk about fan wars in that one. Not just like, do you like the prequels or the sequels or the originals? Do you hate Reylo? Do you like Reylo? Gosh darn. Star Wars causing so much drama. Brenda, yes, that would be cool. Yep. Claudia, you are also genuine. People will lose interest if you are not real. I try to be. I try to be as genuine as possible. Tiffany, I weighed in today, lost 1.8 pounds. Congratulations, Tiffany. That's amazing. Pat yourself on the back. Knit Chick. I have sound. Yay, Knit Chick. Sarah, yes, I am really someone who could live every day in just dresses, even when we have snow outside. You know what? I have a Pinterest board that is like kind of like what I imagine my like how I want my style to be when I get to where I want to be as far as like weight loss. And it's like 90% dresses and pencil skirts and some A-line skirts. I like A-line skirts, so I hear you. Lucia Cortez, I love K-dramas too. Yay, another K-drama fan. Me and you, let's be besties. It's okay. It's okay. It's love. It's my all-time favorite, and my love from another star too. That's a good one. I still haven't seen It's Okay. It's love. I've had other ones I've been trying to watch. I finished Crash Landing on You, which was like the most adorable thing on the face of this earth. And then I started watching Island, which is the reality like making of a K-pop group, and I've been obsessed with that, but it ended. And so now I'm trying to find out what I want to watch next. Although Flower of Evil is really good too. Sarah, I don't do thriller books. I would get nightmares, right? I'm just not a big thriller person either. Tiffany, I'm hoping I can start moving a little now that I have where to go. That I have my epidural. It wasn't the miracle fix I was hoping for, but I am in less pain. Oh, I'm sorry you're in pain, Tiffany. Oh, I hope you feel better. Claudia, I don't do horror movies, but yes to Stephen King. Love how all his book reference each other. I refuse to watch it. I did watch John Ritter miniseries. Bad idea. Nope. I don't watch horror. I don't read horror. I just don't do it. Brenda, and I found Obese to Beast through you. Really? It was backwards? That's awesome, Brenda. Sarah, historical fantasy Outlander, maybe? I do like Outlander. I haven't watched like the most recent season though. Yeah. Outlander is pretty good. I actually enjoy that one. Claudia, take it easy, do what you can, as YouTube has so many videos like cine videos or senior videos that are low impact but make you sweat. Absolutely. Knit Chick agreed, and she's struggling with the same steps as many of us. I love John, but he's at a different point in his journey. Yep. MB, he caused us to come check you out, but it's your personality and content that kept us. Oh, thank you, MB. That's so sweet. Okay, so that's what Ninchik was responding to. Well, thank you guys. That is so sweet. Brenda, are you Laura Lynn something like 89 on Pinterest? You mentioned it once, but that was before I was stalking you. Kidding. Did I did create a Pinterest account for this one. Hold on. Where'd it go? Let me find it. It's not Laura Lynn 89. It's just Laura Lynn. But I haven't added anything to that channel yet. Or that my profile, just because I've been busy with other things. But yeah, that's not my personal account though. My personal account has my real name, so I don't really want to give it out. Just just for privacy reasons, and not necessarily you guys. Again, it's more like just working in the field that I work and with the clientele that I work with. I just have to be really super careful about my online presence and like giving out personal information like my last name. So, but yeah, Laura Lynn, I'm on Pinterest. I just haven't actually done anything on it yet. But I'm honored that you're stalking me, Brenda. MB, how about a story of people living in a house from the past? They dress and live the part, actually stepping back in time when in the house. When they walk out the door, they enter the future. That's amazing, MB. You should write that. I love that idea. Ramona, I think I found you with the weight loss tag, browsing that often. Awesome. That's so cool. Jenny, gotta head out early tonight. Brother just called and has car trouble. Gonna go help him out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, Jenny. Tiffany, I want to do the walking video that you do. I was looking for a link in your descriptions. I can walk in place, but right now low impact is still too much for my back. Is there not? I thought I put a link in the walking video description box. Is there not one? It wouldn't surprise me if I forgot them. Sarah, every morning I am watching one episode and get some steps in watching it. Yep. My only thing with Outlander, Sarah, is that sometimes it can be like super, super risque, but then I also compare it to like Game of Thrones, and then I'm like, oh, this is nothing. Brenda, I did read the first Outlander, enjoyed it. Should get audiobook from the library, maybe. Yeah, I really like the books. The books are really good too. Artessa, whoa, that's an interesting idea, MB, like a recurring dream I have. Claudia, Stephen King is so creative. I'm just in awe how he created what he did. Where'd he go? Well, it was the alcoholism episodes. I was always curious how a person can write that way. How did they go so dark? I don't know. I mean, I've written some dark poems, especially after like working with some of the, some of my kiddos and clients and some of the things that they tell you. It can kind of settle a little bit. I think I've gotten really good though at leaving work at work and not, taking on that like secondary trauma, but sometimes it just gets me just right. But he's amazing. I don't know how he has so many stories in his head and he just like writes them on out and he's good. Kim, just finished the Chloe rounded hips. I have noticed an improvement in my posture with the standing ab and round hip workouts. Awesome. Good job, Kim. MB Artessa, what's your dream? Oh, okay. Marlene, hello. I caught you again. Normally I lie in bed and think 5 more minutes, and now I think maybe I can catch the end of Laura's live stream. Oh, well, I'm glad you made it, Marlene. Um, Knit Chick, I read the first Outlander book and loved it, but could not get into the second one. I have the first three, but never finished two or started three. Yeah, Knit Chick. Her first one I really, really loved, but like the second and third one, I I don't know. It was almost kind of like they dragged on a little bit more than the first one. I don't know. Artessa, yeah, I love your personality and you're very and oh no. And you're very smart and nice and positive, keeps me coming back. Thank you, Artessa. That's really sweet. Brenda, yeah, I totally get it. Husband works for a prison and we did foster care. Totally, totally get it. Best to be safe. Yeah. Elnie, if you like historical fantasy, read Paris Falls Page. It's a good book. I'll have to look into it. Claudia, all this walking has lifted my booty. That's awesome. Oh, magician logic. How your skin gets so cleaned. I just saw your 30-day challenge and now watching you right now. Amazing. Thank you so much, magician logic. Say gets so clean, you mean like it's cleared up? Is that what you mean? Because if that's it, I think a lot of it has been because I drink 2 tons of water, like over a gallon a day, and I feel like that's definitely helped. And also, I'm not eating like the fast food and junk food that I was eating before, which has definitely helped. Yeah, which is great because I have cystic acne and I get acne scarring super easily. So it's been nice to see it clearing up a little bit. Thank you, PCOS. Tiffany, I had looked in your day in the life video. I'll check the other one. The one that had the walking videos linked, Tiffany, was my I Walk 1 Mile a Day channel. I'm about 90% certain that I linked some of the videos that I had done in that video specifically. Elmi, I've been a book lover since I was a kid because I didn't have a phone and was usually alone at home. Yes. Oh my gosh. Now, when I just read that, I just had Matilda pop in my head. But I hear you. I have loved reading since before kindergarten. It's because of my grandma. Um, she would take me pretty much every single week to to the library to pick out books while my mom was at work, and I would do like those little reading challenges, the ones you had the paper and it had like a little trail that was like, had the little things and you would color in each one for every book that you would read and you get a prize from the library at the end. I literally by the time that I started kindergarten, I could pretty much read a newspaper, like sound out all of the words. Um, and I actually my grandma, she would quiz me on words. Like she would teach me a new word, like faux pas, and then she would teach me like what it meant, and then she would randomly quiz me on it. And so I actually remember one time in kindergarten when I used a word and my kindergarten teacher told me that I wasn't allowed to use words that I didn't know what they meant. And I told him what they meant. And I remember when my grandma came to like pick me up, he was like, her vocabulary is a little bit interesting. Like I told her she couldn't use this word, but she couldn't tell me what it meant, and she told me. So I 100% I've got my grandma to thank for that. MB, Saturday at 2, your time for the walking workout, right? I have to send you my Gmail address. Yes. So I have a group and we do a virtual, like through Google Hangouts. Sorry. We get on and we do a video together. So you can either DM me on Instagram your Gmail address or you can email me. Brenda, I wanted to know the specific walking video too, so I will look at the description, or maybe you skip around for a variety. I skip around. Yeah, it just depends on the day. But I think I don't know. MB, I wish it would hurry up and lift my booty. Right? Sarah, Game of Thrones is not bad, but after watching oh no, where'd it go? Game of Thrones is not bad, but after watching the first 3 episodes, I could already tell how it would end, right? Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing is I liked Game of Thrones. I didn't like the last season, obviously. But I liked Game of Thrones for the like the story. I just don't really like shows that it's just risqueness for the purpose of being risque, and that idea that sex sells. Like, I don't like shows like that. Like, I have no problem with having sex scenes, but for me, I just prefer when they mean something. And so Game of Thrones, it was just like nonstop. It just seemed like it was all for the purpose of just selling the show. And I didn't like that. Outlander's nowhere near as bad as that one was. But like I said, I liked Game of Thrones for the storytelling. Like, that was really good. Marlene, oh yes, magician, that is so true. I am amazed by her better skin too. I would have thought that takes much longer. Hey, you know what? Water and cutting out the junk. And part of it might also be the fact that I went it was 6 weeks. With no added sugar whatsoever. The only sugar I got was in fruit. So that might also play a part in it, because apparently sugar it damages your skin cells and it can help dry out your skin. So that might have been a part too. Water, no added sugar, and just cutting out the junk. Claudia, anyone has watched The Witcher or Curse? Love the King Arthur time. That's why I love the remake of Hellboy. I haven't watched The Witcher. My brother told me it's really good, but I haven't watched it yet. MB, you look like you're glowing. Oh, that's just the lighting. That's all it is. Claudia, and a nice lower back. Yeah. Magician logic. Water really helps in cleaning out your body. You are glowing. Thank you so much, Magician logic. That's so sweet, you guys. I really think it's the lighting, but I'll take the compliment. I swear every time I get on here, it's like my ego just grows like 10 sizes. Ramona, walking for booty lift. Dane, maybe I need to take a bit of my biking time and start walking, or from my sleeping time. Does anybody, every time I hear walking to lift your booty, I think of those, what were they called? Step ups? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Skechers, and the bottom is like rounded. That's just what I think of when I hear of walking for your booty. And I don't even know if they make those anymore. Artessa, you are a hero helping at-risk kids, Laura. They are the future. Yeah, they are. They are our future. Claudia, I love Henry Cavill. Can't wait for next season. Oh my goodness, Henry Cavill. That man is gorgeous. Why did you have to remind me, Claudia? Sarah, water and teas are so good for your skin. Yes, they are. Magician Logic, I have just where to go, where to go, where to go. I have just lost 12 pounds in 1 month, and I have set my goal to shred another good amount of pounds till this December. Awesome. Congratulations, Magician Logic. That is amazing. You should be so proud of yourself. And you're just going to keep rocking it out. And you're going to wake up Christmas morning and be like, oh my gosh, my body is my present to myself. Sam T, go Laura. I am so happy for you. Thank you, Sam T. Speaking of new body, I was thinking, I was like, when I get under 300 pounds, I want to do like a party live stream. But then I was like, what would my theme be? And then I was thinking, you know what, this entire like past couple months, I have not rewarded myself with food once. But I'm thinking for my like under 300 party, I might have to make some pineapple Dole Whip because I ordered a long time ago. I still have it up here, like the powder, and I have an ice cream machine, and I can make some pineapple Dole Whip and some beignets, and it will just be like a Disney dessert themed party once I get under 300 pounds. Let me know what you think. Or do you think I should just not reward myself with food ever? I see, normally I wouldn't do it because when I reward myself with food, it would like cause a binge. But I feel like I'm in a lot better mental space than I was in the past because like I've been having my cheat meals every Sunday with my family, and I eat whatever my mom cooks, and it's rarely ever anything healthy. It's like sausage, biscuits and gravy, fried chicken and rice and gravy, taco, spaghetti. Like it's not healthy at all. And I haven't had any binges triggered. I've been able to work through it and not feel guilty or like I've thrown all my hard work away. So I feel like I'm in a much better place. But yeah, I really want to have a pineapple Dole Whip and some beignets. And I was like, that would be a good under 300 pounds kind of reward to myself, and do like a live stream and we can all just have fun. Claudia, I need to watch Merlin. I know it's old, but I have to finish watching the Arrowverse first. Again, I walk and do lakefront and back kicks while I watch my shows. That's awesome, Claudia. Goodness gracious. And Merlin is great. I love Merlin. MB, I'm glad your grandma recognized your intellectual potential. Yeah. Yeah, very true. My grandma she values education very highly. I mean, everybody, my mom does as well. And they always taught me that that should be something that I value. And that's actually part of the reason that if I had my dream job, I would be a therapist working in a school. Because I feel like it is so incredibly important for our kids to get their education. But I also feel like schools really need to do some work on how they respond to big behaviors in school, because I would say like 90% of the time when a kid's acting out in school, it's because of something else going on in their life that's just distracting them from school, or making them really stressed out and overwhelmed, whether that's something going on in their home, their community, homelessness, poverty, gang violence, whatever it is. It's either that or it's like a learning disability, and they need an educational environment that works for them, and a new way of being taught. So I would love to work in schools and get to work with these kids. Yeah, that's kind of like my dream job. Unfortunately, at least in Washington where I live, we're kind of behind, and it's taking a while for them to get therapists into schools. Um, they do like a 1-year contract every now and then. Um, and then it stops for a couple years, and now they opened up a 2-year contract, but I'm just like, I don't want to risk it, like getting into that and then it not like what's the word that I'm looking for? the contract not being renewed, and then I lose my job. I mean, then again, I also think that I've been working long enough for this agency that they would find somewhere else to put me if it wasn't renewed, but I guess until it becomes like a legit thing, I'm not going to risk it. Brenda, I've been helping teach my 5-year-old grandson to read, and he read me a book the other day. I taught his dad too. I'm so pleased how much he loves it. Yes. Yeah. If I ever have kids, they're going to be reading nonstop because I'm going to instill a love of reading in them if it's the last thing that I do. Artessa, Harry Potter was the books that made me like reading in 7th grade. I hated reading before that. Harry Potter forever. Yep. I didn't hate reading. I always loved reading, but definitely when I read Harry Potter when I was 11, it really opened up just how much more I could love reading. And reading definitely was a coping skill for me back in the day. It was my escapist coping skill, just to get away with stuff that was going on. Elnie, I used to take 10 to 20 books from the school library or class and read it within a day. It definitely increased my imagination and creativity as a kid. Yes. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I read, oh, my mom just updated her Facebook status. That's weird. um, I read the 7th Harry Potter book in 17 hours. I could devour books when I was a kid. I wish I still could now, but I feel as I've gotten older, my attention span for whatever reason has gotten worse. And I just don't have as much time. But yeah. Brenda, actually my first career was elementary teacher. I can talk reading all day. Magician Logic, would love to see your new videos. Where'd it go? Oh no. Magician Logic, would love to see your new videos of weight loss challenge. You are so beautiful. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'm working on editing my no sugar challenge video and my 1 gallon a day water video. And then once this challenge is over, I'll be editing this challenge, the Chloe Ting standing abs. Probably going to do the Chloe Ting arm. And I'm trying to figure out like what are some other challenges I want to do. I'm considering doing Chloe Ting's new booty challenge with modifications. And so I'm kind of like watching through the videos and trying to figure out what I could do instead of some of the moves. I tried out the goblet squats, and with how she has you flare your feet out, I was not experiencing the pain like I normally do with squats. So I'm just kind of concerned that like if I started it and my knee was like no, that I would just like give up mid challenge. But I mean, it'd be worth it to try. Claudia, I don't need the boob to be shown. Why? Side boob okay, but nipple no thank you. Right? It literally, it's just some of these shows, it literally seems like those scenes are purely to sell, and that's it. Like if I'm watching one of those scenes, I want it to mean something. Oh my goodness, and now she's adding a new photo, mom. Get off social media. What the heck? Do something productive with your life. Just kidding. Brenda, most of my favorite books are kid lit, probably should grow up. If you need to grow up, I need to grow up because I still love young adult novels. Sarah, I really like the world building in Game of Thrones and some of the stories, but that's it. Me too. I really like the world building and, a lot of like the storytelling. MB and exercise, but yes, sugar ages skin. Yeah, that's what I've read. Brenda, no boobs. I have a decent imagination and life experience. Yes. So true. Artessa, sugar is the devil. Yes. Think Waterboy. Yes. Marlene, did you also cut out white pasta rice bread when you cut out sugar? Girl, you crazy? Mm-mm. No, I didn't. I wasn't eating anything that had added sugar in it, and so I had to like look at my pasta and everything and make sure it didn't have any added sugar, but no, I didn't cut it out. I like carbs. Okay. It's just I like carbs. Although you wouldn't know that by my dinner today because I made cauliflower mashed potatoes, which were delicious, by the way. But normally I would just be like, give me the potatoes. MB, I don't think they make that kind of Skechers anymore because people were getting hurt, right? Brenda, oh my goodness, I must be really far behind on these, reading these. Sorry. Let me catch up to some. Dimpled apple, my mama says. My mama says. Claudia, what gift are you getting yourself? Don't do food. Put it in your meal plan. I don't know. I don't know what gift I'm gonna get myself. Don't do knit chick. Depends on if you can reward with food and then get back on track the next day. But Disney food is an awesome thing. And that's what I was saying. Like I feel like I'm in a much better mental space than before because like before if I had gone over and had, you know, these dinners with my family every Sunday, I would have just been racked with shame and guilt and feeling like I keep messing up my diet and everything else. And I have not had that issue probably because I do a lot of journaling and stuff like that and using my coping skills. Um, but I haven't had that issue at all. Like I have my Sunday dinner, I enjoy myself, I cheat it out, and then the next day I wake up and it's Monday and I get back on track and I'm perfectly fine. So that's why I was thinking of maybe doing like the beignet and the pineapple Dole Whip, and I could even just do that as my one meal a day and just have dessert for dinner. I don't know. MB, a trip to place for an amazing hike would be a great reward. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know where I would go though. um, Marlene, you should do that party, but invite some people for it. Well, in order to do that, I would have to tell my family and people that I'm on YouTube. I mean, by then, I probably will have, but I don't know if they would want to be in a video or on a live stream. I don't know. Pudgy picker. I go on Etsy and buy myself a treat every 15 pounds. I lose. This time I got a bracelet that says I'm enough. Awesome. That is awesome. I reward myself already for every 10 pounds that I lose and I buy myself a new book. So I already reward myself, but I was just thinking like getting under 300 pounds again will be huge. Kim, gotta run. Keep up the great work, everyone. Bye, Kim. Claudia, I don't use food. As soon as I do, then I start adding more calories, more ice cream. So my reward for my goal size is a new living room set. Yeah, Claudia, I totally hear you. Like I have not been rewarding my food with all at all. I have not gone out for fast food in over 2 months. The only like cheat meals I have are Sunday dinners with my family. Like I don't reward myself with food. Like I said, like every 10 pounds, I reward myself with a book or something else small about the same price. But usually it's a book because I love books. Aha, where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Yeah, 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 yeah. Artessa, when you get under 300, you'll probably be so used to eating less and being healthy, binging won't be much of a problem. I believe in you, right? That was one thing I was thinking though. I was like, but if I make that, I'm not going to be able to eat it all. So I would have to like, well, the ice cream wouldn't be too bad because I could just take out what I want and put the rest in my freezer. Um, but like they love my beignets too, and then they could make their beignets unless they came over and they wanted to have the party with me. Brenda, the day before my grandson was born, my daughter and I walked to New Orleans 10 months after Katrina. We had beignets. Such a good memory, so you should have them. Yes, I love beignets. Sarah, I like the idea of a Disney theme party. Awesome. Artessa, therapists in schools would be so beneficial. There were no therapists when I was in high school. Yeah, me either. MB, I read every night to my son. He says I taught him to love being read to rather than loving to read. Yeah. Sarah, I am happy that my son loves to read. Yes. Definitely something I would want my kids to learn. MB, what did your mom update her status to? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. Let me look. Oops. Facebook. Oops. What else? Elnie, I hated Harry Potter. It was the Magic Tree House for me. Oh, that makes me sad, Elnie. I love Harry Potter, but Magic Tree House was awesome too. So I agree. Claudia, in elementary school, I loved the Ramona Quincy books. Those were good. Sweet Valley High books, I loved those. Log in. Artessa, I think smartphones have limited my attention span, but also reading too much for college. It kind of took the sun out of reading and turned it into a priority. Yes, Artessa, 100% agree. Definitely once I started like getting into college where I had to read nonstop, like 20 chapters a night, that definitely made it to where even when I could read, I didn't want to. Brenda, this chat is going so fast. I want to clarify that my book had nothing to do with Kidlit. So many interesting topics tonight. I got you, Brenda. I got you. Sarah, did you already read the book Shine, the book about that girl that gets into a K-pop group? No, not yet. Is it out? I thought you said it wasn't out yet, Sarah. Artessa, LOL, your mom wants to be with it too, right? I'm trying to catch up on all of these comments. Hold on. Marlene, I used to devour books too, but now I just read children's books to the children, but we do read to the kids every night, and by now my oldest reads to me every night too. That's awesome. Anexarete? Oh my gosh, I am here, but I am sure it's almost the end at this hour, lol, 5:22 a.m. Oh my goodness. That is early, but yeah. We'll probably be done in a few minutes. Dimpled Apple. Oh, welcome, Anna Anexarete. I hope I'm not butchering that. Welcome. I see you comment a lot, so I'm excited to have you on here. Dimpled Apple, I was all about the Nancy Drew when I was in elementary school. Yes, I loved Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys. Artessa, cauliflower mashed potatoes sounds bomb. Yeah, I am way behind on these comments. Sorry, guys. Yes, they were really good. I was surprised. Artessa, yeah, you are far behind, like 5 minutes. I am. I have my mom's first Nancy Drew. It for sure is different now. My goodness. Ramona, Sarah, ooh, USA must be amazing to move to. Been living in Oldenburg for 2 years and worked in Bremen. The world is tiny, I guess. Wow. Marlene, I did the Chloe Ting arms video yesterday and that was really intense. My arms were so heavy after a while, but that's all the more reason to do it until it won't be so hard. Yep, so true. Artessa, I can try to figure out a hike if you tell me in private the town county you live in. Nothing weird, I swear. Oh, thanks, Artessa. Claudia, see everyone tomorrow. Off to do my next workout. Another walking video, number 11 done. Bye, Claudia, you beast, you. Good night. Sarah, it is out now, but that is another book I will get this weekend. I think that book is a quick read. Oh, awesome. I'm going to have to read that then. Ramona, bye. Okay, I'm caught up, you guys. Goodness. I actually am really super curious about what my mom updated her status to. I'm not exactly sure what that means. This content. Okay. Apparently, I'm not in on whatever's going on because it says this content isn't available right now because they probably shared it with a small group of people. So apparently, only my brother is important. It says, as it already been 5 years, and then my brother's name, but then I can't see what it is she's referring to. Ugh, I feel so out of the loop. Goodness gracious. Anexarete? Hey Marlene, I am in France. Oh my goodness, where do you live in France? That's amazing. Ramona, sweating more from the workout or from catching up with the chat? Probably catching up with the chat was a workout. My goodness. Eleni, wait, are we leaving? Oh, sad face. Probably here in a few minutes because I do need to get off and do some editing for this video I'm trying to have uploaded tomorrow of my like what I eat in a day OMAD style. um Brenda, she is probably wishing she could find a weight loss group if only there was one. Who's trying to find a weight loss group? I see. This is what happens when I get behind on the chat. Artessa, what if your mom discovered you and shared your video? Oh, believe me, my mother would talk to me before she shared it. She'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?" No, I'm just kidding. Like she'd probably be like, "What is going on?" Like, but she's super supportive. I am in the part Pays Basque. I know I just butchered that. Of France. I don't know where that is, but awesome. France, yet another place on my travel bucket list. Germany, France, Australia, Italy. Like, you guys are from all the places I want to visit. Now I just need someone to come in here who's like from the Caribbean or Greece. I want to go to Greece. Ugh. Someday when I was going to say rich and famous. That's never going to happen. So someday when I have managed to save some money, I will go visit Europe. MB, you're the only live I watch and I love it. Oh, thank you, MB. I'm glad. Brenda, your mom, huh? Oh, my mom doesn't need a weight loss group. She's like a size 6. If she was looking for a group, it would probably be a jogging group. She's so funny because every year when she starts running again, like day 1, she'll be able to run like 5 miles or jog, I guess. And she's like, yeah, to be able to run like 8 miles. It's like, Mom, in like a week you're gonna be running 8 miles. So what are you even talking about? Artessa. Elni, do you know Anne of Green Gables? I have antenna TV, so I watched. Oh, Elni. Okay, we really should be best friends because Anne of Green Gables is literally my number 1 favorite show in the world. Like the original one with Megan Follows and Jonathan Crombie. I had such a crush on Jonathan Crombie when I was a kid. Ugh. I literally was like, I remember at one point when I was a high schooler, I was like, I don't need a Mr. Darcy. I just need a Gilbert Blythe. Now I just want them both. Can I have them both? I don't think that's too much to ask for, right? But yes, Elni, I love Green Gables. I even loved Anne with the Knee, the Netflix series that they did. That was really good. And Azaretti, Southwest. Okay, all right. I'm thinking of France, like the little bit I know. I'm trying to place it in my head. MB, I was laughing at the mom thing, Artessa. Yes, this feels like a community. Yeah. Elmi, I am from the Caribbean. Are you? Where in the Caribbean? Or do you say Caribbean? I don't know. I say Caribbean. Unless I'm at Disneyland and then it's Caribbean. MB, I want to go everywhere too. Yes. So true. I remember back to Anne of Green Gables, one of my favorite quotes from that movie that I just loved when I was a kid. One of the women in that movie said that she, what'd she put? Something along the lines of how she didn't just want to know that places like the Taj Mahal existed and see them in pictures. She wanted to see them and to know for herself that they existed. And that's always been like a quote that has, again, that's not verbatim. Yeah. But that was always like a quote that really stuck with me. And I would love to be able to travel. If I could be a traveling online therapist that works with kids in school, that would be an amazing life. Like I'd be perfectly content and blissful. um Sarah, I grew up with the Anne of Green Gables cartoons and the Little Women cartoons. I love Little Women. MB, how old is your mom? My mama is 48 years young and doesn't really even look much older than me. um yeah. she's yeah. She's 48 and has aged very well. Although I think everybody in our family ages fairly well. Like everybody tells me that I don't look like I'm 31. They say I look a lot younger. And I actually there's not a lot of difference. I mean, size-wise there's difference, but like very little has changed in the way that I look as far as like features and yeah, since I was like in middle school or high school. Like I look almost identical. The only thing that's changed is my size. Um Eleni, that's awesome. I don't think anybody in my age group does. Yep. Brenda, oh yes, Anne of Green Gables. I really like books with sassy gals. Me too. Where'd it go? Oh no, I'm behind on the chats again. With sassy gals, my only granddaughter got Anne with an E for her middle name. Anne with an E. I love it. Green Gables show was so cute. It was super cute. Marlene, you will probably travel around the world just visiting your followers. You know what? That would be amazing. Like, I would love to go out and meet you guys. I was actually thinking because we're hoping that by the end of next year, we want to go to Disneyland as a family, like next November. Hopefully by then, we'll have a vaccine or, we'll be able to do that. And I was even thinking, I was like, I could even do like a meetup there in like the Esplanade or Disney Springs and meet, because I know that California is like my biggest state where the most people are from. But I would love to travel the world and meet all of you guys. That would be amazing. Artessa, your mom sounds amazing with the fitness. My parents do not work out and never have. Yeah, my mom's always been a jogger since I was a kid. She tried to get me into it, but nope. I wish I was, though. I have dreams where I'm running and it feels amazing. And then I wake up and I realize, yeah, that's not happening. Knit chick, yep, I was there for a week in her exchange. Mom took us to see lots of stuff, to the coast and the castle, and we biked to a windmill. It was a great vacay. Oh, so jealous. Sarah, I love Anne of Green Gables. I want to visit the place in Canada where it plays. Me too. How about that? Let's just all meet up in Prince Edward Island. Brenda, Caribbean field trip. Or yes. White sandy beaches. Yes, yes, yes. Virgin pina colada for me. um Alan Araya. Hi, Laura. Greetings from Costa Rica. You get extra points if you know where it is on a map. I do know where Costa Rica is on a map, so I'm glad I got some extra points. Hi, Ellen, and welcome. Ramona, have to leave now as well. Last round of work before heading home. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, Ramona. Thanks for joining us. And Exarete, I would like to travel too, but I am a plane phobic. Oh, no. I love planes. Ugh. Absolutely. My favorite thing in the world is like when you're first starting to take off and you're like going so fast that you're like pushed up in your chair. Love that. But I also like roller coasters. So, Marlene, I have to start my workout, so I have to say goodbye. Bye, Marlene. Elnie, I say it like you too. I'm from Dominican Republic. It's next to Haiti. We share the same island. I think I watched an episode where she grew up and Gramps passed away. Yeah, that was a hard one. Yeah. Love Anne of Green Gables. Artessa, traveling is partially why I wanted to be a geologist. I'm just a wannabe at this point, though. Hey, you'll make it. You got this. MB, oh wow, my son is 42. Yeah. My mama's a youngie. Net chick, yeah, I'm 49. Yes. My mother's young. My grandma is 70. Yeah, she's 70. We have a really young family. It's very common in our family. Um Artessa, man, my parents are 70, but I'm the same age as you. Yep. Good luck with going to Disneyland. The government is being a major PETA. I know. I'm hoping like a year from now that hopefully it will be semi back to normal. Not like, I mean, I don't think it's going to be back to normal for a long time, but at least to the point where we can go. Um, Knit Chick, you should come to Disney World. I want to go to Disney World, but I can't get anyone in my family to go with me. Because they're always like, it's too expensive for us all to go, and I'm just like, hate you guys. But I would love to go to Disney World. I mean, they all want to go. It's just it wouldn't be anytime soon. Especially with my brothers, because my mom, I mean, they're financially comfortable, but they can't afford to pay for everybody's like plane tickets and everything. And my brothers are all super young and they're not established in their career. I mean, they just don't have that kind of money. Like I'm the oldest. The closest one to me is 6 years younger than I am, and then the other two are 10 years and 12 years younger than I am. So they're babies, and they don't have a lot of money to spare. Artessa, I hope I have a job in a year. I would totally come meet y'all at Disneyland. I'm in Fresno, California. Awesome. Sarah, yes, let's meet there. It would be amazing. Are you talking about Disneyland or Disney World, Sarah? Sarah, the first time I was on a plane, I was 2 years old. We went from Germany to Chile. My parents always loved to travel. Yep. I love flying. Artessa, Haiti versus Dominican Republic. The history is so interesting. Yep. Elnie, I know shows like Rupert, Pippi Longstocking. I love that. Artessa, Florida scares me from a geological point of view. Right? I love Florida though. I've been there a couple times, and even though it's so blasted hot and the hurricanes, yeah, it is so beautiful. Like the trees that they have there. Ugh, love it. Except for the alligators. People talking about swimming out in the same lake with the alligators, and I'm just like, I don't care if they never attack anybody. I am not going to be in a lake or a river with an alligator. It's not going to happen. No. You couldn't pay me enough. Um Artessa, oh yeah, Elnie, Haiti did something bad, so that's why we have beef. But doctor already did enough payback. So Sarah, I grew up reading Pippi Longstocking. I think that is normal for children in Germany. I loved Pippi Longstocking growing up. Nitchick, but Callie is the one that's likely to break off and drop into the ocean. Very true, very true. MB, they have both alligators and crocodiles in Florida still. I love it there too. Yeah, I I don't want to be in the water with any of them. Nope. The closest I'm ever going to get to an alligator or a crocodile is watching river monsters. which I love, by the way. I don't know why. I don't know why I love it, but I do. Elnie, many millennials make fun of Gen Z because we don't know shows from back then, they say. Right? Knit chick, we don't swim in fresh water. Nope. Nope. I was watching there's a family on YouTube. It's my favorite family channel, and they live in Florida and they live on a lake, and they were telling their kids about the what I can't remember if it was alligators or crocodiles, but that are in their lake that's literally in their backyard, and they're out on their jet skis and like falling into the water with the kids. And I'm just like, there's no way. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Artessa, I could probably make a whole video of not to go to Florida, but then again, I'm poor, and if someone wants to take me there, I won't complain, right? Brenda, Jaws. Yeah, that's just no. I ain't swimming with the sharks either. Sarah, I think I have to go soon. I think my husband waits for that call for that I call him. But I love this time with all of you. Bye, Sarah. I'm about to get off here in a second too. Brenda, old movie reference, maybe the last movie I saw. Jaws. No. I can't watch Jaws. MB Artessa, California is not going to drop in the ocean, a common misconception. I could make a whole video about that too. Knit chick, alligators, crocs live in a brackish water, half salt. Okay, all right. So they have alligators in their lake. And they go out there and they swim and they fall in the water when they're jet skiing. And yeah. Oh, thank you. MB, all love this time with you all. Also, Brenda, I grew up outside of LA. Luckily, I don't know about the falling off. Artessa, no, California is not going to drop in the ocean, I swear. All right, guys. Well, this was a really fun conversation. I do need to get off and I need to do some editing. So I'm going to let you guys go. MB, thanks for these lives, Laura. They're great and leave me smiling. I need to go now. Bye bye, MB. Brenda, so much better than the debate. I am so glad. Elnie, bye, Elnie. Bye, Dimpled Apple. Bye. Yep. Good night, Elnie. Knit Chick, bye, Knit Chick. What else is on here? Bye, and I know that I have to be butchering that name, Anexarete. Bye. Artessa, good night. Lauren, everyone else, good night. Artessa, Pudgy Picker, thumbs all. Don't forget. Oh, thank you, Pudgy Picker. Brenda, bye, Brenda. Thumbs up. Not just thumbs up, it's 2 thumbs way, way up. All right. Good night, everyone. I will chat with you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day or good night or whatever it is, wherever you're at. Thank you, guys. Bye.